and no rent and no purpose. The Brian Finch in this episode has neither, and now he also has the FBI's most expensive consultant chair to lose. Same man, same problem, new volume. The clock is ticking. StANS is in custody, but StANS has been planning longer than anyone realized. And the lab is still running. StANS has a plan. It involves Canada's Northwest Passage, an international diplomat, an assassination, and an NZT coup attempt by men inside the U.S. government who decided one senator on the drug wasn't enough. Bill and Rebecca race to stop the hit. They fail. The diplomat dies. But the film they capture afterward, broken on NZT, gives them everything. StANS' real lab, the location, the whole operation. The FBI raids it. Piper is gone. They missed her by hours, but she is left behind the formula. StANS somehow...
And here is Garland. Pass to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Such a strong wing. Quad can more than handle his own down low.
And here's Arenas outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
It's like a sixth sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with a look.
And Leonard puts it up from deep three. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Allen, a screen on Siakam. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Pass to Duncan. Tries it in. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
And finished off by Paul.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Fires the three. Garland, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Zubac is checked in for Toronto. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Rodman's checked in. Arenas against Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And how about the slam from Garland, making his presence felt inside.
Garland against Paul. Pass to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Looking just about unstoppable.
54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ginobili kicks to Garland. Leonard against Barrett. It's tipped.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Yep, it counts. Allen's got 6.
And in that pick and roll action, it's really hard to account for all the options.
Ginobili outside. Pass to Zubac. Outside Garland. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Inside. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Leonard, no luck. Jared Allen has been on display for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offense. passes are all about.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Ibaka. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Harden. Then it's George, and it's Aldridge in at the center. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Young for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Well, guys, what I love about Young is you cannot break his will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
Duncan, he's checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for George. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Good on the second free throw.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And he makes all three.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And here's Harden for three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. At the top of the key, Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your #1 option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
The free throw drops for Towns. And the Raptors making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Young.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Harden the pass to Ibaka. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shoots the three. Oh, Harden so strong from distance.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
Towns sets the pick for Maxey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. Kicks it out to Harden. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Aldridge with a screen on Leonard. Barrett the pass to Aldridge. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Towns, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Raptors with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. George comes in for Leonard. And it's Garland in for James Harden. Philadelphia also making some changes. Brooks checked in for Barrett. And Paul subbed in for Maxey. Ginobili outside to the inside. Gives it out to Garland. Duncan with the screen for Garland. On the wing, Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Brooks against George. Picks it out to Ginobili. From deep three-point territory. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia leads by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Jared Allen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Barrett. Jared Allen is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Paul in at the point.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Leonard's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Arenas dishes to Allen. Back to Arenas. Allen, a screen on Ginobili. It's tipped. Stolen by Ginobili. Fast break Toronto. Here's Leonard. The wide open look here for Garland. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Garland's got 8 points.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Arenas passes to Aldridge. And that one, good. And Philadelphia leads by 1.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Duncan outside. Allen with the rebound. Duncan's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Arenas with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Fades. Arenas can't hit.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Zubac is checked in for Tim Duncan. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Rodman's checked in. And Rodman with the slam.
Nice flow to that sequence, moving the ball really well.
Outside Leonard. Siakam, high post. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Seeking out the contact inside. And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Here's Leonard, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Allen with the screen for Arenas. Pass to Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Garland against Arenas. Siakam, right side. 4 on the clock. Good work defensively by Rodman. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Philadelphia ahead, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Darius Garland is out there at Ginobili. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Duncan. And it's Leonard in at the small forward.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Watch out below driving with some bad intentions.
And so Garland will bring it up for Toronto. A 2-point game. On the wing, Duncan. Aldridge is covering. Duncan, so good down low.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Stolen by Duncan. Big time slam by Duncan.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
Well, make no mistake, This is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Ginobili against Arenas. It's Allen. Stolen by Duncan. He travels coast to coast and punctuates it with a jam.
He's such an incredible defender. Duncan, so clever and coming up there with the steal to ignite the break. Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books. There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
They trail by 6. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
Garland can't connect from long distance. Philadelphia trails by 4. Here's Paul. Aldridge with a screen on Garland. Duncan with the rebound. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside Arenas. Now Allen. And there's the dunk.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
It's good.
He answers the call and provides a huge bucket.
Rod is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Garland, a three-pointer. Good.
Big-time play by Garland. They're under pressure, yet still able to deliver for his team.
Drained from outside.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion. That's right. No other option but to foul and for some missing.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Beyond the arc. Duncan with the rebound. And they need to stop the clock.